Hi, I'm Mark Red. In 2014, while in college, a friend recommended me a book on Python for me to read. That book was Learn Python the Hard Way by Zed A. As part of that book, Mr. Shah asks you to go ahead and make your own video game in the ilk of old text adventure games such as Zork. In going through the process of learning Python, I decided to make this game and became interested and excited about making my own games. I had many false starts and failed attempts at making this game. But since my first iteration, I have now made a vertical slice demo very closely based on my original text adventure game. In this video, I'm going to be playing through the demo and offering commentary for those of you who are interested. It should be noted that this is a playthrough of the game with spoilers, so if you don't want it to be spoiled, go download the game now on itch.io. Okay, here is the itch.io page for Red Castle Avenger. Feel free to read this. This is the controls down here. If you look at this little icon here where I'm kind of circling, I also have my 8-bit DOE controller here, which is basically just an Xbox controller I'm going to be using for this playthrough. And we'll go ahead and download it. I'm going to download the app image because I'm running Linux. Okay, you can see that I've downloaded it, 66 megabytes, and here we go. I probably need to make it executable. Sorry. Okay. Now I can go. And here we go. Connect your controller. It's connected. Fly the Red Flag Games, that's us. That's how we're gonna do this. Right, the start in this case, I'm making it, Nintendo rules, so it's the plus button or the right button. So, okay, I'm gonna do a new game. We can't find Grandpa anywhere. Has he gone up to the mountain again? Larry, can you go see if Grandpa is up there and bring him home? Press B. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go to... You can see the controls here. You got keyboard controls and the controller controls. I'm going to turn down the music just a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't reduce your enjoyment. I'm going to hopefully... have this all together here. But yeah, let's go. Okay. You'll notice this is shining. That means something. We're going to come back to that. But right now we're going to get out of this backpack. Okay. So, this is Rosie. For those who may not know, Rosie is loosely based on Rosie from what is that movie called? Wedding Singer with Adam Sandler. So, here we go. Oh, hi, Robbie. I got no idea where your pop-pot went off to, but I'm making meatballs, but I don't have any clean Tupperware. All right, well, definitely next time, okay? Well, don't be silly. Now, hold out your hands. Oh, cool. Thanks a lot. Now, please, take a bite so I can watch you enjoy. That's my favorite part. I asked you if you will eat the meatball. I didn't get around to animating this because there's just not a lot going on there, but you can say yes or no. We're going to start with no. No? Come back later when you have your big boy appetite. Okay, so she goes through the same thing again if you say no. But if you say yes, you get a hint about what you're supposed to do. Alright, well, definitely next time. Okay, she says the same thing. Oh, cool. Thanks a lot. Please, I'll take a bite so I can watch you enjoy. Okay, we get the idea. Say yes. Hee, aren't they great? Now I just need something to put them in. Do you have any clean Tupperware? So that's the hint. She's asked if she needs clean Tupperware. So we're going to figure out if that's something we can get her. Right. So here's the thing. I agonized forever about whether I should try to hide this little entrance here Because you can't really go around the mountain. You can kind of go up next to it, but you can't go around it. And I've wondered if I should make this a little bit, you know, I'd put a trail to it. I was trying to make it easy on the player, but I don't know. You just do what you can around here. I'm trying to figure stuff out, so. Also, I gotta talk about the music. I hope that you like the music. I've worked really hard on the music. But here we go. I'm gonna grab this Tupperware here. And if I press pause, I can see that it's in my inventory. Now, the inventory is kind of interesting. I tried to do like a little bit of, it's kind of inspired by Skyward Sword. That is, if you select something and press X or A, it swaps whatever you're selecting. And if you don't select anything, it just swaps the hand. So like, for instance, if I put it down in my A hand, it'll go to my X hand, so I can go right, left, right, left, right, left. And the thing is, some items just don't do anything. So if you press the button, they're not gonna, I'm pressing the buttons right now. Nothing's happening because it just doesn't do anything. It only is there so that another character can see that it's in your inventory. So, oh, by the way, that sword, we can't get to it now, but we will get to it later. Get the mouse out of there. Okay, now that I have this in my inventory, it doesn't really matter where it is. It could be up here, you know. But since it's in my inventory, if I talk to Rosie.
Oh, thanks for the Tupperware. I need to get these in the fridge now. You listen to me, Robbie Hart. You're going to be a fine husband.
My name is Larry. This is Larry, of course. He's the blacksmith. He's trying to find Grandpa. Oh. It's good. She's fine. She said so herself. It's good. Don't worry about her. We'll deal with her later. She's fine. Meanwhile, she dropped something on her way out. Hear that gross sound? This is our little meatball guy, and he can't really do much with him right now, so we'll just move on. Do you hear that? That there is the sound of my backyard. I just was out in the backyard one day, and I was like, this sounds perfect. It sounds perfect. So I said, let's go for it. So look, here's the ruined mansion. The mansion of Red Castle has a little R you can see there. If you go up in here, you'll be able to figure out that there's really not a lot going on up here. It's just, you can go around these pillars. I've tried to make it not interfere with the player. Is kind of fun. You can see where I've got the overlay, a little bit of artifacting there. Anyway, if I look over to the left though, oh, what's this over here? Ah ha ha ha, there is a shovel. Now the shovel you can do something with. If I press X, just took a shovel, made a sounds. I love the sound. The sound design for this was really fun. I just went back in my backyard and just started playing with things and trying to record sounds with my phone. And so there's this statue here. Can't seem to really do anything with it right now. But now I have a shovel and I can dig up the garden. Well, I can't dig up the garden right now, but the thing is, I'd like to be able to make it so you can dig up the garden, but we're just not there yet. I'm still working on the details, shall we say. In here, ambiance. I was able to record this sound in an undisclosed location. It was just kind of scary. Oh. Anyway, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here. I'm going to dig this up. Yeah, look at that. It's a key. Nice. I'm going to go back over here. Okay. Oh, the meatball has changed. It's now bigger. Still can't do anything with it though, but it is there. That's fun. Mr. Meatball, you just do you, okay? Anyway, we have a key now, and if you remember that place over there, look. It's shiny. What should we do with this? I'm gonna dig it up. Go through here. Okay, now you'll notice I have a yellow key and a silver key. Now, if I have either of these keys, I can open the corresponding color up. Oh, see that? Open that. And then, yeah, I'm gonna grab the sword. Now I've got the sword in my A hand, so I love it. That is a PVC pipe, sirs. I just took a PVC pipe and yeah, get it, son. Oh, and the music has changed. What could that mean? Now, you'll notice something very important here. There is something blocking my path. It's blocking my path! Oof. I took a little damage there. I don't want to get too close to this guy. But what happens if I do? That's the only way I know how to go forward. Making noises. Gross. What is going on here? Oh my gosh. What is happening? It's a monster. He's gonna throw meatballs at you. Now you gotta watch out for this guy. He's throwing meatballs, he's getting crazy, and you'll notice he turns red at a certain point. That's the only time you can hurt him. Oh, he hit me, so yeah. Here we go. Got him. We got him, suckers! That's the only time he's vulnerable is when he's red and there's a meatball on the screen. So, and how I programmed that, that's a whole story that I don't know what I'm going to do here. So, we've now cleared this area. So I'm going to go, and the blockage is gone, so I'm going to go up here. And you'll notice if I go up here, there's a wasp in here. Hold on a sec. Okay, I'm not going to deal with that right now. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to move on. Now, I'm going to be honest. That statue was supposed to move out of the way, but we're not there yet. The thing is, you got to understand, this game is very much a work in progress. We're going to add a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to change this up. We're going to change the artwork. We're going to refine it, make it better. There's certain things about the artwork I don't quite like. Some of the trees look a little funky. There's a lot of detail that I want to work out and get better, so that's something we're going to be working on. So anyway, I'm going to go into this underground cave thing here. The thing is, I think you can just run through here and nobody's really going to notice this music, but I just wanted to take a moment just notice the music. Anyway, we'll get right onto it. Here in the other room is the final boss of the game, so here we go. We're going to do this. This frog is an invention of my sister Liz, who helped a lot of the work. Shout out to Liz. This is amazing. You know, this frog looks amazing, and I'm really happy about how it's turning out. But it's still got a long ways to go. I want to give it all sorts of superpowers. Right now, it's just kind of doing a random walk, and there's a lot of things that we need to fix about it. But anyway, let's go fight this guy. Look. Okay, and there's also supposed to be a closing cutscene, but we don't have that yet either. This is, like I said, I really appreciate if you give me any feedback you liked, what you didn't like, anything you thought was cool or thought had potential. I'd love to hear about it. But right now, this is just a placeholder. This is where you exit the game, and we're going to go right to the credits. Oh boy. Okay. Here's the credits. To be continued. Thank you for watching this far. I really appreciate everybody watching. We're going to go through the credits here. You can leave feedback on the itch.io website, or you can leave feedback elsewhere. I'd like to dedicate this to the following people who sent me on this journey so many years ago. To Kyle, who gave me a pair of wings. To Adrian, who showed me the sky. And to Leland, you guys know who you are, who kicked me out of the nest and made me fly. And finally, to the Alta Squad, you guys also know who you are, for being my flock. Of course, we made this game with Pygame. That may change in the future, but right now that's what we're using. Fly the Red Flag Games is our organization. The tech stack, we use Python, Pygame, PyYAML to do the data, Tenacity to do the sound design, VS Coding to do the coding, Asapri to do the sprites, and MuseScore to do the music. And Of course, I did a lot of this stuff, but I also want to credit my daughter Emma, who helped a lot with the art and the design and of course some of the ideas. And of course, my sister Elizabeth, who was very kind and helped me a lot with all of the art assets. And she actually is a proper artist, I would say, and she's helped me a lot, kind of coming up with ideas and making this a real game and making everything look as good as it has. So I just want to thank everybody who contributed to this project. Please, links in the description. Go check out the game, and also please leave feedback, as it really helps out me make the game as good as I want it to be. Like I said, this is just a vertical slice demo for now, but we're going to be adding lots of content, and that is the plan moving forward. Okay, thanks, bye.